How was production like?
It was great. Working on this with all the talents involved. It was amazing. Clemento Suarez, Jenan Tatia, Fifi Coleman, Henry Agbai, Bella Sama. All of these people are my guys and my people, and so the energy was there. It was fun. It was, we would laugh and cut and come back to it, and so it was great. It was amazing shooting with everybody.
Yeah, and when is it airing? Where? When and where?
Saturday at the Silverbird Cinemas. That's what we are doing the premiere.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yes, and then the next day, Sunday, 23rd, we are doing Kumasi City Mall, Golden Eagle Cinema. Yeah, in Kumasi.
So, what station would it be? Would it be airing on a TV station?
Well, after the premiere, then we look at.
You're going to give us more, or
no, we are going to give everything. So the patrons of the premiere are going to see everything.
Well, that means my popcorn I have to buy like 6. Yeah, as I'm eating,
then you are enjoying.
Yeah, Charlie, because I have to come and see my superstars. Oh, come on, yes, I'll be there for you, Charlie. This one day, I'm so excited that I can see you again doing something amazing. Yeah. I've seen the promo. Yeah. It killed me the first time I saw it, and Fifi Coleman as a thug. Wow. Yeah. Wow, I can't wait to see everything. That's the idea. He and I can never have one straight sentence without laughing. So I can't wait to see how the whole thing is going to go. But congratulations.
Thank you.
You're the main character, right?
Yeah.
Big Govs.
That's right.
Big Govs.
Right. And I wrote it. So
You did?
Yeah.
You wrote it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this your first tape? Is this your debut?
That's my second. I wrote 3 Idiots and a Wise Man.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
2019.
I see.
I think it was one of the biggest. We did the premiere at National Theatre, and it sold out. We had full house 2 shows, so it was that huge.
Congratulations on this one too. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're doing great. So have you stopped performances?
Which performances?
Whether stage performance.
Oh no, I'm still very open to acting
very
on
open
stage, and it's I'm an actor, so yeah.
I feel that vibe. The acting is within you. Yeah. What do you think about our movie industry right now?
I think we are growing. Even though the pace is not
as fast as we want it.
We all expect and want, but we are growing small, and now you can see that people are doing stories that are relatable, the everyday Ghanaian stories, characters you can relate to, and all of that. So yeah, we are growing. We're growing. So for me, it's better. It's better than just being stuck in the loop of we don't know what we are doing. We don't know whether we are going here or the Gallywood, Kumawood, this. But I mean, now you can see that people bring people from Kumawood to the Accra movies, and it works. So we are growing.
We're growing. I like the positivity. But do you think, when your thoughts on the movie industry, do you ever think of, okay, if we did it this way, Anka, it would be okay. If we did it that way, would it be okay? Your thoughts on how to get us back on this, like keep us in the direction, the momentum that we're going and move. Have you ever thought about that before?
Yeah, I mean, whenever we meet as colleagues, we talk about some of these things. But I don't know. It looks like there are people who are in charge, and these people feel their way is the best way. Yeah. Even though we've all seen over the years how far we have gone as an industry, or as all of us collective. I don't even want to call it an industry, because the moving parts are not really moving like that. But I mean, now people, if you have your funds, if you have your money, you do the projects the way you want to do them, and you sell the projects the way you want to sell it. And so if you think that doing it this way or that way is going to help you market it well, then you go for it. It's not about what some old man is sitting somewhere saying, that I have been in this industry for 1,000 years, and so everything should be through me, or ideas.
Do you believe we are not united? And if we were, it would get better?
We are not. And yeah, if we were, of course, definitely we would. I mean, because there was a time that people came from Nigeria to learn from us.
Yes.
Producers came down, used our people, used our things, and then all of a sudden, you don't see the Nigerians coming in again like that.
Yeah.
Now, some of them, if they want to come, they have to bring everything, crew, equipment, everything. They come and do a few scenes and they're out. It's not like they come here to do like they used to. So, I mean, and it's all part of the, this one wants this one wants that.
We are not same
united.
level. Yeah,
we don't have one voice. We don't talk about things. So I'm working on my project. I decide I'm shooting tomorrow and I'm releasing this day. I'm not, with no regard for what somebody else is doing. So there's no plan. So I can be premiering my movie at the Silverbird Cinemas tomorrow, and then you are premiering yours at National Theatre. But if we had one voice, we would talk about some of these things, have a schedule like the Nigerians do. They have something like that. So you have your date. This one has, because it is the same people. We have movie lovers. They are the people we are doing the movies for. And so if we are dividing them the way we do, then it doesn't really help.
I see. Yeah. It's very true. It makes a lot of sense, because then we're not communicating at all.
We are not.
Do you think there'll ever be a time where we can all come together, speak the same language, and promote the industry to the level where it should be?
I have to stay positive and say I hope one day we are going to get to that stage, because Nigerians didn't just get up and get to where they are today.
No.
So hopefully one day we would start doing things together. Now we have the NFA. They are doing their best to bring all of us together, bring projects from outside, and get some of us working on some of these projects. And so let's give them time and support them, and see, maybe hopefully in future all of us will look at them the way we are supposed to look at them, and do the things to them, so that they have the authority and the mandate to help shape the industry the way we want it.
I like the positivity. We always have to stay positive despite these situations. Now, talking about positivity, in a recent interview I saw that you said you'd been depressed. That's why I kept asking you, how you doing? How you doing? And I know depression is not an easy thing. Every creative would bear with me that at some point we've all been there. And sometimes some of us get stuck there and we can't get out. But how did you come out of it?
I think I would say God, because the only time I felt some kind of liberation, some kind of peace, was when I started praying. So I didn't even see how I transitioned into that, coming out of it. I was just praying and praying and praying. And one day I woke up with a lot of joy in my heart. I didn't know. It was like somebody had called me to tell me that I'm going to give you this, or, like solve all your problems for you. I had this peace. I didn't feel like I had any burden, So I was like, oh, wow. I like this feeling. And it's been like that since, and once I knew that this is where it happened and how it happened, I am staying consistent with my prayers and, connecting to God and myself.
I like that. Was there anybody else around you? God is a higher power. And everything. But was there anybody there directing you through it? Because sometimes, when you're depressed, you can't really open up and talk to people because you feel like they can't understand what you're going through, where you are. But was there somebody who kept on, Charlie, like, being there for you, being present in your face?
I'd say my cousin. He's in the UK now. So what happened was we were both depressed together because
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know how. We didn't have any hope. So we were both depressed together, but we talk about the being depressed, the being hopeless, and all of that, and then we give each other hope. Some way, somehow, it really helped me. It sustained me. So I was just at some level of depression. I wasn't going in too deep, to the level where people want to hurt themselves or take their own lives and all of that. I didn't get to that point. Okay. I was just at a place, and we were both there. We would talk about these things. You would call me, we'll talk for hours. And then all of a sudden now we are saying Abefa Vim. We are giving ourselves hope, and we are talking about plans and all of that. You have plans, but how to get these plans to become real. So we talk about plans and the future, and you see a little hope somewhere. We don't know how it is going to come, but we know there is something there. If we can hold on today and stay positive and walk through it, struggle our way through it, we'll get to a place where we'll find our peace.
I laugh because both of you were depressed together, and then you were encouraging each other. Like, I can't believe it. I thought you were going to say that probably he was fine, and then
No.
But let me worry you a bit. I've been there before. I know what it feels like. Everybody who would be honest enough would tell you that we've all been there before. Sometimes you linger in it and wallow in it, but then you're able to find your way out. But before I say anything else, I'm speaking to Richmond Amwako. If you don't know him, let me permit that character that he played, lawyer. I'm picking a lawyer in Ntim. Ntim Nation. He's the one I'm speaking with, and we're talking about something that I read about. It kind of broke me down because my favorite person that makes me smile and laugh was depressed. And I want to ask you, what year was this?
I don't know when exactly it started, but I think from somewhere 2015. So just creeping in small. It was just creeping in small. And so when we had our break in 2017, and then everything turned around. I naturally, I'm a very quiet, reserved person.
I heard that, and I thought you were a liar.
Oh no! I'm very quiet. I always want to have my small circle, And so all of a sudden, everybody is in my space. Everybody is in my circle. They see me as somebody who makes them happy, and so when they see me, automatically I become their friend, and they want to relate on that level with me. And I'm not like that. If I'm not acting, I am not fun at all. I am just so, I can sit here, this is my room, I can be here and just be here. I'm okay. I want to be turned on the TV, I'm just there. Pick my phone, maybe watch a movie on my phone, watch a few videos, put it down. Yeah.
Just being there.
Just be there.
I see.
So all of these things, and nothing really prepared us for how big the Kejetia Makola became, and so it was, we were overwhelmed, all of that. You felt, so now people see me, and so I should get this and this and this, and then it brings its own set of problems, and then comes to join the small, and then so I think it was in 2020. That I realized, there is something wrong. I'm not in a very good space at all.
I see.
So that was when I came to terms with my situation, and I knew that I was depressed, and it kept, because after you know that you are depressed, you want to get out of it, but how do you do that? And it also wants to stay, and so it is fighting you. So it's lingered for about 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's how last year. It was last year I started praying. So so it was just last year that I came out of it.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
But based on what you've been through, what would you advise people who are actually going through it? went through depression, and people who still don't understand that depression is a real thing. Because I hear people say it and they go like, we are from Africa, we are from Ghana, we don't get depressed. But what would you say to those who are going through it and the people who don't believe that there's something called depression?
Well, I think that it's difficult. You know, it's difficult to find yourself in a place where, if you look in front of you, look ahead of you, you don't see any hope. It's difficult, you know, and you want to get out of it. You want to do something, and some of these people are people who are doing something, but it's just not working out. They are not probably getting the worth they are putting out. You know, it's difficult, but there is God.
Yeah,
there is God. I cannot tell you. I mean, people go to therapy and take drugs and all of that, but what worked for me is what I can tell you.
Yeah,
pray more, connect with God. We tend to believe that if I know myself, I'm a sinner. So if I pray, why would God respond? God listens to Christians. But it doesn't work like that. You know, when Jesus met Peter, Peter said, I am a sinner. But it didn't stop him from saying that, follow me.
Yeah.
He wants you to do that. So go to him. You didn't create yourself. You didn't tell the woman who gave birth to you to do it. You found yourself where you are. You found yourself with that parent because God decided that, you know, if you don't believe in God too, then that's a huge problem. But yeah, there is God.
There is.
And we need to. He's our maker. Go to him. Talk to him. Leave everything to him, and he will give you the peace you need.
I see. I like that. I really do like that. Now, let's move away from this talk. And I want to... how did acting start for you?
SHS. Okay, so I didn't... I saw colleagues acting on stage for the first time. You know, that was the first time I saw acting in front of me.
Yes.
I had seen concert party and these things on TV, but this was the first time I was seeing people acting right on stage, right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I felt I don't know how to describe the feeling. I don't think I've had that feeling ever again. Yeah, it was so different that I knew that this is where I should be. This is what I should be doing. So I came back to school and I told my headmaster that I think I should pursue acting.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, then if you want to do that, then it's either performing as or NAFTI.
Yeah.
And, you know, I decided to go to University of Ghana because my mother doesn't know NAFTI. And I'm not going to explain NAFTI to my mother. She knows university. So and she knows I'm a good student. And so if I'm going somewhere, it should be university. You know, that's how,
I know.
Yeah, if she goes out to tell people that my son goes to NAFTI,
they don't understand.
No, they won't understand. It means that one chat. So, and me, I knew me, so I had to go to the university, and you know, I did that. So I went to performing arts. So yeah, but it was in school performing arts. I did my first acting. I came in with no acting experience. Yeah. And then the school shaped me.
I think we all did because we all performing as students.
Oh.
Yes, we all are.
Oh.
Both of us.
Wow.
Ria and I, yeah.
Wow.
So, that's why we're laughing at you because, but let me ask you, before Kejetia versus Makola, have you had any other acting experience aside the, School of Performing Arts?
So before Kejetia versus Makola, we're doing stage plays in Kumasi here and there. We're doing 2 radio shows, one on Love FM and one on Share FM. You know, so yeah, it was, and I did a few extra roles in one or two movies.
Oh, I see. Super. I don't do before pressure. You're superstar. But let me ask you one thing. Are you still on Kejetia versus Makola?
No, I'm not.
Why? Because there's some case pending that I need a lawyer. I need you in Tatia to.
If it's a special case, I can make the exception and come and do it for you.
You have to, because I can't lose to Nana I can't.
He knows if I'm there, he won't.
You see, the case I had recently, I almost lost, but Tatia had to bring some different, we had to pray here, Baba, and then we won the case. So I need you on that good one. Before you.
The next time, if it's special,
it's for me.
How foolish is the case you're talking about?
Incredibly crazy.
Then I'm doing.
Because the one we recently did was about geisha, so I sent my husband. He brings me geisha. So you can see where Tatia was very mad about the whole situation. We had to do a whole, science test to prove that the one that he bought was fake. It was reducing and things like, it was very, Tatia, I guess, but if you had been there, it would have been, it would have been more bombastic. It was very nice. I was even losing my temper. The guy was coming in and things. It was very nice.
Yeah,
but I needed you, Pa.
I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry they put you through that.
Oh, they put me. Nana, you know how you can lie. All of a sudden, he said it was, they want to compensate me with 5 CDs. Are you serious? 5 CDs?
5 CDs.
5 CDs.
You should have slapped him and gone to jail. Nonsense.
Now, let me ask you, how impactful has Kejetia versus Makola been on your career as an actor?
It's been very impactful. I mean, somebody said, chase value and wealth will follow you. If I look at my career, Kejetia vs. Makola gave me value. A chunk of the value I have today comes from Kejetia vs. Makola, and so it really did a number on my career.
Yeah. And we're all proud of you for that. Trust me, very, very. And I still have that thing. God, it's still stuck in my. It can't go away. Like literally, it can't go away.
Yeah, some of them I have to see the videos before I remember. Sometimes I'm working in town or I'm somewhere and then somebody will just say something and I'm confused because what is that? You said this I don't remember. Some of the things.
How don't you remember?
Yeah, because when I try to live my characters when I'm acting, and so when we say action, I try not to let Richmond have his way in anything. And so everything I do it as the character. So the character has room to think and be impulsive and do whatever he wants to do. So some of these things I'm not controlling it. So the things that come out, some of the Asomnegon, I don't know where they came from.
You have no idea?
I have no idea.
Are you serious?
I have no idea.
And that's raw talent. That's some
so
serious
acting.
talent.
If you say something, and so Nana just has this thing. He knows me so well. It's something we built over the years.
Yeah.
He knows that if he puts the ball here, he assists me this way, I can score.
Yeah.
And I know that. So sometimes he would intentionally say something, and what is in his head, I will get it, and then
you have some telepathic,
Yeah. Because we worked together for years, and we are very good friends.
Yeah.
So aside the acting, we get to sit and talk, and so.
The thing is, what people don't know is that on the set of Kejetia versus Makola, there's no script. It's just a brief.
Yeah.
As to what you're going to do, the character you're playing, and then everything is coming from within. So you have to, know, and that's serious because if you're going to read a script and do it, that's a different thing. But if you're just giving a brief and you're just reading and then just jumping into character, that's some really serious talent. It takes a lot.
Yeah.
So Charlie, it's good. I love it. I love it. Now, have you ever thought about stand-up comedy?
Yeah, but it's not something that I want to do right now because I feel personally, if I want to do anything, it has to be I'm all in.
Okay.
So I can't touch something that I won't be committed to. And so I don't, if somebody calls me stand-up comedian or they want me to do stand-up comedy, I tell them I am not a stand-up comedian and I'm not ready to do that right now. Because I need to put in a lot of work. Learn what makes jokes work. How to combine the how to string jokes together. And it's an art on its own, and you have to put in work. Invest time and study all of these things before you try your jokes here and there to see how it works and what works and what doesn't and all of that. So I am not currently ready to put in all of that work. But maybe hopefully in future, after I have I've had a successful career, and maybe I'll put on my stand-up comedy
one-man
jacket and do a one-man show.
That would be incredible. That would be. But my colleague is here, Ria. She's a Spanish entertainment.
She's a Spanish what?
You see, because of it, she's an entertainment panelist.
Hey, I'm not kind of a boy.
Want to show boy? Just say want to
punish.
Hey, I don't need to buy. But she's here, and I know she's also one of your big fans.
Oh, thank you.
I know, right? When he opens his mouth, the only thing I hear is
one of my favorite. I remember Kejetia versus Makola. They were having this argument in court, and I think the other one, the Makola one, was what's his name? The
Nana JC.
Nana JC was talking, and I think he was done. Like, he didn't have any argument. He was like, "Look at this man." Wait, what? It was like the highlight of my whole. So whenever I see him, the first thing that pops into my head, look at this man.
Right?
I mean, raw talent. But I think I first saw him. I don't know whether you were part of Daniel DeLong and Clemento Suarez. Is it Nyansapo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were part of them, right?
Was.
That was the first time I actually saw him, and I was like, this guy, check, like, I don't want to say how Ghanaians say funny people, but check like he pa. I was like, wow, and then I see him Kejetia versus Makola. Now I think you have your own project.
Yeah, he has a new project.
Yeah, you have a new project coming up. I expect nothing but the best from him, because first off, School of Performing Arts, we the best.
Monkahu.
Pardon?
Monkahu.
No, but on a more serious note, I just wish you nothing but the best. I think your talent speaks for you. You are a raw talent. You are awesome.
Thank you.
And
sometimes...
Pardon?
Are you married?
Yes.
You are married?
To Andy Dusty.
Andy Dusty?
Yes.
Oh. You are married to Andy. How old are you? What? You know Andy Dusty's age?
He's 163.
And Andy Dusty is 163.
Yes.
How can you do that?
I'm his latest wife.
How can you do that to him? Andy is like 246. When you will be here,
I'm his latest wife.
He was there when Kwame Nkrumah was going to school.
What?
Yes, he was at the airport.
No, but seriously, sometimes, I mean, I've come to realize this, that there's a saying that some of the funniest people on earth are the most depressed. You understand? Sometimes I always say this: you spend your life, or you make a conscious effort to make people happy. They applaud you. They do all that they are supposed to do. Like, you finish the curtain call, like, as we used to say, you go and stand in front of everybody and they are clapping for you. They are all in praise of you. When you step out on the streets, everybody recognizes you. But first of all, maybe it's even not reflecting in your bank account. Secondly, when you go home, you don't have anybody inside your house to make you feel that kind of validation that your audience are making you feel. And it's not their fault, because they don't know you personally. They don't follow you to your houses. So sometimes it brings up some form of depression or those feelings that make you sad and coil into your shell and all that. So I totally understand him, where he's coming from and everything. But Charlie, God with us, nothing against us. So kudos to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
There are a few messages on the stream. I want to read them. It's just funny. Abna Obenewa Ejima says, lawyer Ntim in the building, yo. O'Kelly Jr. he's just laughing. O'Kelly Jr. says, when the water volumbus the frog, it just say what? I love him. Hill Fedna James says, that's my lawyer now, but he never won any case for me before. In Team Nation, we are live. He says, so funny with this man, you can laugh the whole day without even getting depressed. That's a thing. Like, you cheer people up.
We have to win a case. It's not fair.
No, that's why I said
I've won cases.
Really?
I mean, I won cases.
Yeah,
I won about
4. I think so. I think the ones that
out of how many cases?
Yeah.
Oh, plenty.
4 or 5 or 6.
Yeah. I took Nana Jay-Z as my lawyer and I lost to Comedian Warriors. Can you imagine? After the Brofo didn't brofolize and we lost. Do you know who we lost to? Clemento and then Tatia. Can you imagine?
Clemento
and in Tatia we lost to Kejetia. We lost to Kejetia. All the Brofo didn't help because I didn't want Comedian Warriors in my school. Then the other one I won because in Tatia was there for me, yo.
Lawyer, no, this one day we have to.
So you see,
we have to do something.
We have to do something about it. Yeah, Nana, just all the Brofo.
Are you're moving on from Kejetia versus Makola now?
I have.
You've moved on, all right, and you're doing your own thing now, your own comedy show or skits or whatever.
I'm doing projects. I'm acting.
You are acting. Okay, let me just say that. Are you sort of worried that a lot of people have already, like, you are a particular character in people's heads, so they've typecasted you in their head, or you are a stereotype character in their head? So are you worried that it will take a while for you to break free from that lawyer Ntim character? Because it looks like everybody that is writing into the show, it's about lawyer Ntim. I mean, everything we on this panel are talking about is about lawyer Ntim. Now you are about to venture into something, or you have ventured into something new. Aren't you worried that like it will take a while for it to grow on people?
I am not worried. First of all, I am not worried at all, because even at the peak of being loyalty, I did projects and people were able to disassociate loyalty from these projects and feel what they felt. So I'm acting a movie. I am not loyalty in the movie, but I am this person, and they still had their fun. So it's like that. Yes, I am always going to be loyalty. 10 years, 20 years, 50 years from now. Even if I become president, people will call me loyalty because I am always going to be loyalty. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to do something and have this kind of impact on people. It is. I love it. I appreciate it, and I'm always grateful to God and to everybody, the Lisa Legacy and all the people who made the show, get to where it got to. But no, I am not trying to fight people with Prophet Bado that don't see me as loyalty, don't call me loyalty. No, I cannot do that. People don't even know my name. They don't know my real name.
Yeah.
It is the loyalty they know.
Yeah.
Some even think Nti is my name. So people call me and they want to be polite and they go like, "Oh, Mr. Nti." And I'm not Mr. Nti.
What?
Mr. Nti is not my name. Because they think Nti is a name, so they think that Nti is my name.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few people who have been able to, embody a party, like Kojo and Cancer. People call Idi Koko.
Yeah, that's what his name.
Augustine.
Yeah. That's what his name either.
So it's kind of, I was a bit worried, but since you are not worried, I'm Gucci.
You don't have to be worried.
But would you be surprised if people shift from loyalty to Prophet Badu?
I will not.
Would you be surprised?
I will not be surprised. Mm-hmm. I mean, people like what they like. Mm-hmm. I did a project with SDK and his parents. May God rest their souls. Blue Film or something like that. I said some things. People were actually calling me by some of these things and calling me by the name of that character I have forgotten.
Yeah.
You know, so it means that people like what they like.
Yes.
So somebody loves you for loyalty. Mm-hmm. Somebody loves you for sugar movie, kiddies movie. You know, so you don't determine what people are going to call you by because they don't know your name.
Yeah.
All they know is they like you, and they think you are the character.
Yes.
So when they see you, they associate you with this character or that one or that one. So yes, most of the people who follow me and like me and love me know me for loyalty. And so, yeah. So if somebody watches Prophet Badu and says that, oh, I love Badu, so they see me and they go like, hey, Badu, Prophet Badu. Recently, somebody saw me and the person called me Prophet, you know, because I put a video out there and the person likes the video. So
yeah, I think that's a testament of the kind of good actor that you are. Yeah.
But talking about acting and being an actor, have you ever thought about playing any other role apart from a comic role?
I have. I always do, because when I wanted to become an actor, it wasn't for comedy. I wanted to become actor, you know. So when I'm acting.
But you are effortlessly funny.
Yeah, that's the thing. Kobirana put me in a movie. I've forgotten the name of the movie. When I saw the script and I saw the character, I felt, oh, this is a chance for me to be serious. So I did I was very serious. I was acting, doing everything. I took away everything comedy from my head. I was doing the lines, acting, you know. People came to the cinema and I'm sitting there and they are laughing. I was so pissed off. I was like,
they saw you in the cinema and started to laugh.
No, in the movie. They are watching the movie and they see my character and the things I'm doing and they are laughing. I'm like, how is this a laughing matter? This guy is serious doing something. You are laughing at me. What do you mean by that?
Even what you just said is funny.
I'm serious.
His voice?
Yeah, but you're not serious right now.
Yeah, so maybe it's something that.
Is it? Yeah, that's it.
Is it the voice?
I don't know. People ask. You have the same voice. Now, how many voices can you have? You are asking me that. How many voices do you have?
I have 3 different voices.
You have I
have the typical Ghana. And then
you have
the other ones too.
Okay, I have one voice.
The one that's Anakwame is tired of dealing with. My producers are tired of this one is tired of that voice. Yeah,
we are all tired.
I have just one voice.
Prophet Badu, please deliver here for us.
Come to let me book a hotel.
Hey! We're going to do the deliverance at the hotel.
Yes, please.
And remember.
I know
far
away.
What's your expectations for that? You know, your new show, Prophet?
I want people to see this project and feel what I feel. You know, what I felt writing it, what I felt putting it together. There is this thing that when Christians especially see projects or see people acting anything Christian or church, they feel it is an attack on the religion and all of that. But I want people to see this and know that this is different. You know, so it's not what you think. Sitting here, if you ask me what the continuation of the story is going to be, I don't know.
There is supposed to be a continuation.
Oh, yes, after this one, we're going to do season 2, season 3. This is just a season 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so it's 4 parts.
This is 4 parts.
Okay.
Maybe in the season 2, we may decide to do 8 or, 6 or 4. But yeah.
Now I'm intrigued now.
I want people to watch this and feel how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good project. It's my baby. So yeah, I love it like that. And I'm hoping that people will come out to watch it and enjoy it the way I enjoyed myself writing and acting on it.
I see. Your expectations, I see. I like that. Because everything that you've brought out, is it supposed to be a comedy as well? Before we go and laugh at you being serious, then you get angry at us for laughing at you being serious.
Yeah. I mean, well, this one when I was acting, I think I was serious. But
you think?
I was serious. I was serious. But I wrote some of the characters with comedy, but not mine. Mine is a serious guy. But when we're having we had a Links watch party, to look at the project before we put it out, and they were laughing. So yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw the promo, it didn't look like he was serious.
I'm
Especially when you were being introduced to the church.
So
it was just pathetic and funny. I was like, dude, what is he doing? He just did.
Yeah. How is that funny? I'm serious.
Funny.
I don't know what is going on.
Which prophet comes in and then is doing too. Then they ask you to say something little.
Yeah.
What you said? Were you happy with yourself?
Peace
Thank
out.
you.
Thank you for coming to church.
For coming to church. Peace out.
I'm serious. It was serious acting, but people were laughing.
Definitely.
I don't know why they do that.
The whole promo was funny. I watched it like 4 times. I just wanted to make sure that you were the one I saw. I watched it like 4 times.
Because I was serious, right?
No.
Okay.
You weren't at all. Not at all. Do you ever get angry?
Yeah. In life or
naturally,
yeah. Who are there people like that? People who don't
because they're funny, they don't get angry.
Oh no, I can get angry. I get angry.
Do people take you serious when you're angry?
I think you will.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I have an angry voice and an angry face. So sometimes I picked something for my mother. There are times that I'm doing something, she doesn't have to say anything. I just look at her and I know I have to stop or vanish. So I have that. So when I'm angry, yeah, and I also had this thing with patience.
Why?
You are impatient.
Yeah, I was very impatient
from the beginning.
Yeah, there are things that I could have handled differently, But now I'm able to see it. Now I am able to see that. So there are things maybe last year. You say or you do it and I'll get angry and maybe throw tantrums and all of that. But today, I can just look at you and smile. Because,
you've gone past it.
Yeah.
Inner peace.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm really... Oh, wow. I'm really changing. I like this. I like that.
You just realized that you're changing.
I mean, I have, but I'm seeing... Every day I get to see more. Different parts and more. So yeah, it feels good.
It feels good.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to marry now. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm maturing in a lot of ways.
Okay, if you're a lady out there.
Wait.
If you're a lady out there, be out there.
Do you already have somebody in mind for that?
There's somebody I like, but we haven't gotten around to talking about,
You haven't gotten around to
to talk about being together and all of that.
Wow. But you are friends now.
We are very good friends.
And you both know that you like each other.
Oh yeah, we know.
Bros, you are taking too much time.
No, I'm not. She was with somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, they separated. She says they're on a break, but on my phone.
Just I understand that.
So I'm just giving her time to cool off before you know. Yeah.
Your wing pet. I'm here. I got you. Yeah, I got you now.
Thank you.
We'll do it together.
Yeah. Give it to me.
Look, it's been terrific having you in the studio.
Thank you.
Thanks for being our favorite word, vulnerable.
Yeah.
Open.
Yeah.
Thanks for being honest about the conversation with, depression and everything, and opening up. Even there's the last conversation, the last thing that you said, being open about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. And one thing, yesterday, I saw a message in my Instagram. Somebody reached out to me that he's going through a lot and he needs somebody to talk to. He's seen my interview and he feels I can talk to him. So we are talking now. So it's good that people like you and now they've seen this other side of you and they know that they can come to you for some of these things, and it feels good that I'm able to help people in situations like this. So yeah,
I like that.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, and thanks for brightening up our day. Am I lying?
Yeah.
It's just wonderful.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, but I need you as my lawyer very soon.
I'll do.
I need you as my lawyer. This is Rich. If you don't know his name, he's Richmond Amwako.
That's right.
Yes, AKA Prophet Badu,
That's
AKA Lawyer Ntim,
AKA.
Right. If there was some volume,
AKA look at this mind.
AKA Your Honor. I'm so excited that we could have you in the studio.
Thank you.
It's so wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much for your time. I'll take a quick break. Oh no, apparently there's food coming.
For me?
See, it's my food I'll share with you. Now I tell everybody it's for you. What is all this?
Now you are telling the whole world that food is coming. If they come here, how are you going to share
because we've already called. So Lunch Avenue says lunch is ready already. You probably are thinking about lunch and what you want to have for lunch, and it can be delivered on your doorstep. You don't have to drive so far. All you need to do is just call them on 0558 502 206 and it will be delivered at your doorstep. Enjoy the convenience of lunch order and delivery right to your doorstep from Lunch Avenue. With our quick and efficient service, you can have hot, delicious and healthy meals from Lunch Avenue in no time if you're located in Accra or Tema. Whether you're ordering for yourself or for a group of people like the beautiful people in the studio and in the production area, make sure to make your lunch order easier. So don't wait. Just order now by calling our line 0558 502 206. Lunch Avenue, tasty, yummy and healthy. Yes. Heritage Christian College HCC is a university set to provide a missing link in tertiary education affiliated to the KNUST, accredited by GTEC. We offer the following degree programs: BA programs, options, accounting with computing, accounting, marketing, human resource management, and business infotech management. BSc Nursing, BSc Information Technology, BSc Information Security, BA Theology, and we're offering 12-month specialized master's degree programs in MSc Accounting, Taxation, MSc Accounting and Finance, MSc Human Resource Management, professional courses ICA, ICIMG, CIHRM, ICM UK. Media short courses are uniqueness, entrepreneurship training with financial support. One student, one laptop. Terms and conditions apply. Terms and conditions apply. One student, one laptop. Terms and conditions apply. Affordable and flexible fee structure. Scholarships available. Entry qualifications: WASI, ABCE, GBCE, HND, and diploma. Mature 25 years and above. Dial *789 *300# for online serial number and visit www.hcuc.edu.gh to apply. Location: Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. Contact 0202-298399, 0202-298399, 0547-777-731. Website